The $5 Backyard Revolution. How silverfish became the new gold. 1. The hidden silver fortune beneath the water. In the stillness of a rural morning, mist rises above a quiet pond. The surface glimmers like liquid silver, disturbed only by gentle ripples. To most people, it's just water, but to a new generation of small farmers, this pond is a treasure chest waiting to be unlocked. Across Asia, from the Mekong Delta to the rice plains of northern Vietnam, a silent revolution is unfolding. A new kind of gold rush, or rather, a silver rush, is taking place. But this isn't about land, livestock, or massive machinery. It's about something far more elegant, a fish with a silver body and a golden future. Meet the silver pomfret, Piaractus brachypomus. Affectionately known as the Amazon cousin of the pacu, imported from South America decades ago, this gentle freshwater fish has become a quiet superstar across Asia. Farmers love it not just because it grows fast, eats almost anything, and survives in a wide range of environments, but because it transforms small ponds into serious profits. While investors gamble on the stock market or crypto, small farmers are turning water into wealth. Their secret? Converting empty backyard ponds, unused rice paddies, or even concrete tanks into micro-farms that pay like gold mines. The silver pomfret isn't just another aquaculture species. It's a symbol of how innovation meets simplicity, a way for ordinary people to reclaim control over their income and their food supply. With just a few hundred square feet of space and minimal investment, anyone can grow hundreds of these fast-maturing, high-value fish. Each shimmering fin represents financial freedom. Each ripple on the pond is a reminder that wealth doesn't have to come from Wall Street. Sometimes it grows quietly beneath the surface of your own backyard. This fish thrives where others struggle. It grows quickly in warm, oxygen-poor water, tolerates high densities, and happily feeds on low-cost byproducts, corn, rice bran, even kitchen scraps. That means low input costs and consistent growth. A rare combination in modern farming. Now imagine this. While your neighbors are spending thousands maintaining lawns, your small pond, no larger than a 2-car garage, could yield over $5 per season. No tractors, no fertilizers, no endless debt, just clean water, smart management, and a species built for the future. It's firm, sweet, bone-light meat is already making waves in restaurants and local markets, fetching prices higher than carp or tilapia. Chefs love it, families crave it, and exporters are beginning to take notice. But here's the real story. Behind every pond, there's a person, a retired worker supplementing income, a young entrepreneur chasing sustainability, or a rural family building stability one harvest at a time. For them, this isn't just about money. It's about dignity, food security, and independence. So, what if you could join this revolution? What if the next big breakthrough in sustainable farming wasn't in sprawling acres, but right in your own backyard? Forget the smell, the mud, and the noise. The next wave of profitable farming is quiet, clean, and surprisingly beautiful. It's the silver pomfret revolution, where every ripple tells a story of hope, resilience, and opportunity. Because beneath that shimmering surface lies a hidden fortune, waiting for those bold enough to dive in. 2. Meet the star, the silver pomfret, the Wagyu of freshwater fish. Beneath the water's calm reflection lives a fish unlike any other, elegant, adaptable, and remarkably profitable. The silver pomfret, known scientifically as Piaractus brachypomus, might not yet be a household name in the West, but across Asia, it's rapidly becoming the freshwater equivalent of Wagyu beef, prized for its taste, texture, and profitability. At first glance, this fish captivates you. It's sleek. Silver body glimmers under sunlight. Its rounded frame moves with powerful grace, and its fins shimmer with a faint golden red hue. But its beauty isn't just skin deep. What makes the silver pomfret extraordinary is its perfect harmony of traits: fast growth, gentle temperament, and exceptional adaptability. Originally from the mighty Amazon basin, this species was introduced to Asia in the late 1990s. Farmers quickly discovered it was built for success, resilient in low-oxygen water, tolerant of varying temperatures, and content to eat a wide range of feed, from aquatic plants and small crustaceans to agricultural byproducts. In other words, this fish thrives where others fail. Unlike the carnivorous predators that drain feed budgets, the silver pomfret is a peaceful omnivore. It enjoys a menu of plant matter, algae, rice bran, and simple farm leftovers, making it ideal for small-scale, low-cost farming. With the right care, it grows from a 20-gram fry to a 1-pound fish in just 3 to 4 months, and can reach 3 to 5 pounds within 2 years. That's faster and cheaper than most freshwater species. Its meat quality is where it truly earns its title as the Wagyu of Freshwater. Firm yet tender, rich but mild, the flesh is light in bones and high in nutrition. The flavor, buttery, clean, and slightly sweet, makes it perfect for both home-cooked dishes and fine dining. Chefs love its versatility: grilled, fried, baked, or steamed. It retains a delicate, juicy texture that appeals to every palate. In local markets across Southeast Asia, this fish sells for $1.25 to $2 per pound, outpacing staples like tilapia or carp. Export-quality fish, farmed under clean water standards such as Viet Gap, can fetch even higher prices, especially as consumers in global markets begin to crave sustainable, traceable protein sources. But numbers tell only part of the story. The silver pomfret's real magic lies in its economic efficiency. A single hectare of well-managed ponds can produce 8 to 11 tons per season, with profit margins reaching 20 to 30% higher than traditional species. And thanks to its fast turnover, many farmers complete multiple harvests per year. Think of it as compound interest, but in aquaculture form. Each cycle reinvests growth into bigger returns, creating a sustainable loop of productivity. And yet, beyond all the science and data, there's something beautifully poetic about this fish. It embodies balance, strength without aggression, growth without greed, abundance without excess. It teaches farmers that nature's harmony, when understood and respected, can become a powerful ally in building wealth. For rural entrepreneurs, this species offers a gateway to financial independence. You don't need acres of land or massive loans, just a few hundred square meters of space, clean water, and the willingness to learn. In villages where agriculture once struggled, families are rediscovering hope. Young people, who used to leave for city jobs, are returning home, setting up small fish farms that generate steady income and strengthen local communities. Imagine a father teaching his children how to feed fish by hand, watching them grow each week, a mother selling fresh fish at the local market, proudly labeling them home-raised and chemical-free. These are not just statistics, they are stories of transformation. And it's not only Asia. Across the world, from suburban America to rural Africa, small-scale aquaculture is becoming a symbol of resilience, the fusion of technology, tradition, and entrepreneurship. As global demand for sustainable protein skyrockets, the silver pomfret stands ready to meet it, naturally efficient, beautifully designed, and globally scalable. In the end, it's not just a fish. It's a movement. A reminder that prosperity doesn't have to be loud or flashy. Sometimes, it glides quietly beneath the surface, shimmering like silver, waiting for someone with vision to see it. 3. Smart pond design for maximum yield. Every great success in aquaculture begins not with the fish, but with the water. The pond is more than a container, it's a living system. A miniature ecosystem that must breathe, balance, and evolve. Design it right, and your pond becomes a profit engine. Design it wrong, and even the best fish can fail. The silver pomfret, like most tropical freshwater species, thrives in calm, oxygen-rich water with steady temperatures and gentle sunlight. That means the first rule of success is location. Choose a site with easy access to clean water, a well, canal, or rain-fed reservoir, but far from pollution sources like factories, waste drains, or livestock pens. If you live in a cooler climate, avoid areas that catch the full brunt of cold winds. Even a few degrees can make the difference between steady feeding and a pond full of sleepy, slow-growing fish. In the U.S. South, for example, shaded backyard corners or greenhouse-style enclosures work wonders for maintaining warmth and water stability year-round. The ideal pond size depends on your goals. For beginners, a 500 to 1.000 square meter pond, roughly 0.1 to 0.25 acres, is perfect. It's easy to manage, quick to harvest, and large enough to ensure stable water quality. Commercial farmers often scale up to 5.000 square meters per pond to maximize output. Shape matters, too. Go with a rectangular design, with a slightly sloped bottom toward a central drain. That makes cleaning, draining, and harvesting simple and efficient. Depth is crucial. Maintain 1.2 to 1.8 meters of water, which keeps temperature consistent and allows the fish to feed at multiple levels without stress. Then comes the secret weapon, the pond foundation. Think of it as your underwater infrastructure. Line the bottom with a 10 to 20 centimeters layer of clean mud or sand. Too much organic waste traps gas and suffocates your fish. Too little and you lose valuable microorganisms that help filter the water naturally. Before filling, remove sludge. Let the pond dry for 3 to 5 days. And apply agricultural lime, 7 to 12 kilograms per 100 square meters. This simple step balances pH and kills harmful bacteria or parasites before the fish arrive. For long-term durability, consider using HDPE liners, 0.75 millimeters thick. These high-density polyethylene sheets prevent water loss, reduce the need for soil reconstruction, and make cleaning effortless. Many modern farms report up to 90% survival rates in HDPE-lined ponds because disease risk drops dramatically. Next, the water system. Every profitable pond must breathe. That means 2 separate pipes, one for clean water intake and another for drainage. Fit both with fine mesh screens, 40 holes per square centimeter, to keep out predators and unwanted species. Add a paddle wheel aerator or air diffuser to maintain oxygen levels between 4 to 6 milligrams per liter. Oxygen is life. A few hours of low oxygen overnight can cost you an entire crop. A small solar-powered aerator or water wheel system is often enough for backyard setups, saving energy while keeping the ecosystem active. Watercolor tells you more than any machine. A healthy pond glows with a light green tint, like young banana leaves. It means phytoplankton are thriving, providing natural oxygen and food. Too dark? You've over-fertilized. Too clear? Your pond lacks nutrients. Before stocking your fish, take time to prepare the water. Fill the pond, wait 5 to 7 days, and encourage the right plankton bloom by adding organic fertilizer, 10 to 20 kilograms per 100 square meters, or a mix of urea and phosphate, in a 1:2 ratio. 0.2 to 0.4 kilograms per 100 square meters. Test the water. Temperature 26 to 32 degrees Celsius. pH 5.6 to 7.4. Salinity under 10 ppt. And ammonia less than 0.9 milligrams per liter. A pond that meets these numbers is like a perfectly tuned engine. Once balanced, it practically runs itself. For tech-savvy farmers, integrate IoT-based pond sensors or mobile monitoring systems. These track temperature, pH, oxygen, and ammonia in real time, sending alerts when conditions drift from optimal levels. You can literally manage your entire aquaculture system from your smartphone. In the US, where backyard farming is trending upward, many eco-entrepreneurs are transforming old swimming pools or cement tanks into productive fish systems. By combining HDPE liners, low-cost aeration, and solar pumps, they create microfarms capable of producing hundreds of pounds of fish per year, even in suburban settings. In every case, remember, your pond is more than water. It's your partner. Treat it with the same care you'd give your animals. Feed it nutrients, protect it from contamination, and let it rest between cycles. Because once your pond breathes, your profits begin to grow. And when it thrives, so does your freedom. 4. Selecting and stocking healthy fingerlings. Every successful pond begins with a single decision: the choice of your fish. No matter how advanced your equipment or how perfect your pond, if your seed stock is weak, the harvest will disappoint. In aquaculture, it's a universal truth: strong fry makes strong profits. When it comes to silver pomfret, selecting the right fingerlings isn't just a step in the process, it's the foundation of your entire operation. These fish grow fast and adapt well, but only if they start healthy, uniform, and stress-free. The best farms source from certified hatcheries with transparent breeding records and disease-free certification. Every fry should come with a quality assurance slip, a small piece of paper that stands between success and disaster. Avoid buying from roadside tanks or unverified sellers. Cheap stock today can cost you an entire season tomorrow. Here's what to look for. Active movement. Healthy fingerlings swim in tight groups, darting confidently in all directions. Smooth skin and scales. No white spots, lesions, or frayed fins. Bright color. A clean silver tone with a hint of red near the fins, a sign of vitality. Size uniformity. Choose fry between 5 to 6 centimeters long, weighing 15 to 20 grams each. Size uniformity ensures even growth and reduces aggression. Once you've got your perfect batch, it's time to acclimate them, gently. Fish are sensitive to sudden temperature or salinity changes. Float the transport bags in the pond for 5 to 10 minutes, letting the temperature inside equalize with the pond water. Then, open the bags slowly and allow the fry to swim out on their own. If the temperature difference exceeds 5 degrees Celsius or salinity differs by more than 5 parts per thousand, they can go into shock, a common cause of early mortality. Before releasing, give your fry a quick saltwater bath, 3% solution for 10 to 15 minutes. It's a simple, time-tested way to eliminate parasites and external bacteria. Farmers using this method report up to 15% higher survival rates in the first month. Next comes stocking density, the art of balance. Too few fish, and you waste valuable space. Too many, and you'll trigger disease outbreaks, oxygen depletion, or stunted growth. For monoculture ponds, aim for 2 to 3 fish per square meter. For polyculture systems, where the silver pomfret shares the pond with other species, density depends on its role. If it's the main species, stock at 70% silver pomfret, with 10% tilapia, 10% rohu or carp, and 5% to 10% catla or marigal. If it's the secondary species, make it 10 to 15% of the total population, alongside primary fish like tilapia or bighead carp. Never pair silver pomfret with grass carp, as they tend to nip at fins and cause stress injuries. Timing also matters. The best stocking periods are late winter to early summer, February to June, when the water is warm but not scorching. Mornings or late afternoons are ideal. Cooler temperatures reduce handling stress. If you're raising fish in cement or backyard tanks, use water depth between 1 to 1.2 meters and maintain moderate aeration. The confined environment means oxygen can deplete quickly, especially at night, so a small air pump or diffuser is a must. In the first week after stocking, avoid overfeeding. The fish are still adjusting, and uneaten feed will foul the water. Offer small portions 2 to 3 times per day, and observe their feeding behavior closely. Healthy fingerlings will swim actively toward feed, while sluggish movement is a warning sign. In large ponds, set up feeding stations or trays to monitor consumption. It helps you adjust feed quantity accurately, prevents waste, and keeps the pond clean, a small but powerful habit that separates professionals from beginners. If you're planning to go high-tech, install an automatic feeder or use a simple mobile app to track feed rates and fish growth. Consistent, data-based feeding leads to faster growth and better profit margins. Lastly, think of your pond as a living network, not just fish in water, but a delicate balance between biology, chemistry, and management. Regularly check water temperature, pH, and oxygen levels, especially in the first 2 weeks. It's during this phase that fish adapt, build immunity, and establish feeding patterns. Remember this golden rule. Fish don't grow because we feed them, they grow because we keep them comfortable. Healthy, well-stocked silver pomfret fingerlings are like seedlings in fertile soil. Care for them early, and they'll reward you later, with shimmering scales, steady profits, and the satisfaction of seeing life thrive under your hands. 5. Feed and growth management, the science of smart feeding. Feeding your fish is not just about filling their stomachs, it's about unlocking their full potential. The silver pomfret, with its remarkable ability to grow fast and adapt to diverse environments, rewards farmers who feed not harder, but smarter. Every handful of feed is an investment, and how you manage it determines whether your pond becomes a thriving ecosystem or a ticking time bomb. Think of feeding as both science and art. The science lies in the nutrient balance, proteins, fats, and carbohydrates, while the art lies in timing, observation, and consistency. A successful farmer is not the one who feeds the most, but the one who understands when and how much the fish truly need. The silver pomfret goes through 3 distinct growth stages, and each demands a specific feeding strategy. Stage 1. Nursery phase, day 1 to 30. At this early stage, the fish are small and fragile. Their digestive systems are still developing, and their feeding behavior is cautious. They require high-protein, finely ground feed that's easy to digest and encourages rapid growth. Feed type: powdered fish meal mixed with soybean flour, at a protein content of around 55 to 60%. Feed rate: approximately 8 to 10% of body weight per day. Divided into 4 to 5 small feedings. Frequency: feed morning, noon, and evening. Consistency helps them adapt. Water level: maintain 0.8 to 1 meter of depth during this phase. Shallow water encourages active feeding and easy observation. You can also supplement with finely chopped water plants or boiled vegetables to stimulate appetite and provide natural fiber. For large setups, an automatic fine powder feeder can distribute feed evenly, ensuring no fish goes hungry or overfed. Stage 2. Grow out phase, month 2 to 3. As the fish mature, their metabolism stabilizes, and they begin consuming larger feed particles. This is the most critical period for establishing steady growth and preparing for the commercial phase. Feed type: switch to pellet feed, 25 to 27% protein, that sinks slowly to mid-depth. Supplementary feed: mix in rice bran, duckweed, and fermented soybean for cost efficiency. Feed rate: 3 to 4% of body weight per day. Split into 2 meals: morning, 8 a.m., and afternoon, 4 p.m. Observation: during feeding, stand quietly near the pond. The swirl and density of fish movement tell you how hungry they are. If feed remains after 10 to 15 minutes, you're giving too much. Good farmers treat this phase like training athletes. The fish must be fed enough to stay strong but not so much that waste builds up and fouls the water. Use feeding trays or fixed zones so leftover feed can be easily removed after each meal. Excess feed decomposes, producing ammonia, the invisible killer of aquaculture ponds. Stage 3. Fattening phase, month 4 to 6 and beyond. This is the profit zone, when your silver pomfret bulks up for market. Their energy shifts from growth to fat storage, and feed efficiency becomes your greatest tool for cost control. Feed type: use high-energy pellets or a blend of homemade feed, rice bran, corn, cassava, and small fish waste, balanced to 18 to 25% protein. Feed rate: drop to 2 to 3% of body weight per day, as larger fish digest more slowly. Technique: place feed on floating trays so you can track consumption and water clarity. Goal: achieve an average weight gain of 100 to 150 grams per month under optimal conditions. A key trick is the window feeding method. Give 70% of the feed at regular intervals and the remaining 30% based on observed appetite. This simple technique can reduce feed costs by 10 to 15% while maintaining steady growth. Modern feeding innovations. Technology now gives small farmers tools once reserved for industrial farms. Imagine your smartphone becoming a feeding manager. Smart feeders automatically dispense feed on schedule, adjusting amounts based on time, temperature, and even fish activity. Monitoring apps log daily feed intake, growth rate, and cost per kilogram of fish produced. Apps like FarmRaise, Agri.vn, or Aqua Manager make this simple and visual. Camera systems. Underwater cameras or sensors can detect uneven feed and automatically pause the dispenser, saving money and preventing pollution. In the US and Europe, such precision feeding systems are now part of sustainable aquaculture certification. But even in low-tech setups, small changes, like regular feeding logs and visual observation, make a big difference. Nutrient balance, the invisible key. Feed isn't just fuel, it's chemistry. Each Silver Pomfret's diet should include protein, for muscle growth, essential during the first 3 months. Lipids, for energy and healthy skin, found in fish oil or soybean oil. Carbohydrates, for cost-effective energy, from corn or rice bran. Fiber, to aid digestion and prevent bloating, from aquatic plants. Vitamins and minerals, for immune strength and metabolism, often included in commercial feed or added as supplements. Pro tip: use probiotics or beneficial bacteria in the feed once every 2 weeks. This boosts digestion, reduces waste, and strengthens disease resistance. Observing and adjusting. Watch your fish, they'll tell you everything you need to know. When they feed eagerly and swim energetically, the system is balanced. When they linger near the surface gasping for air, or stop eating, something's wrong, usually water quality or temperature. Monitor oxygen levels daily, especially before sunrise. When dissolved oxygen naturally dips. If you see fish surfacing, start aerators immediately. Remember, the more you understand their rhythm, the better you can feed for profit, not just survival. Feeding is where discipline meets intuition. The farmer who respects the process, measuring, observing, and adapting, will always outgrow the one who guesses. Because in aquaculture, every pellet is a promise. Feed wisely, and those promises will shimmer in silver when harvest day comes. 6. Modern tech integration, the future of sustainable aquaculture. The era of traditional aquaculture, where farmers relied on luck, instinct, and the color of the water, is slowly fading. A new wave of technology is transforming fish farming into one of the most data-driven, sustainable, and profitable sectors in modern agriculture. And for small-scale farmers, this shift isn't out of reach. In fact, technology is leveling the playing field, allowing backyard pond owners to operate with the precision of large commercial farms. At the heart of this revolution lies a simple truth: technology doesn't replace the farmer, it empowers them. Imagine monitoring your pond's oxygen level, temperature, and pH, all from your phone. Picture automatic feeders that know exactly when your fish are hungry, water chillers that prevent winter die-offs, and natural biosystems that recycle waste into nutrients. This is the new face of aquaculture: clean, smart, and sustainable. HDPE-lined ponds, durable, efficient, and eco-friendly. One of the first innovations transforming small aquafarms is the HDPE pond liner. Traditional earthen ponds are cheap to build but costly to maintain. They leak, erode, and trap toxic gases over time. But when farmers switch to high-density polyethylene, HDPE, liners, everything changes. HDPE ponds are like water batteries, sealed, strong, and reusable. They prevent seepage, keep the environment sterile, and cut maintenance costs by up to 50%. Most importantly, they help control water quality, resulting in survival rates exceeding 90% for silver pomfret and other freshwater species. Cleaning becomes as easy as hosing down a driveway. There's no more sludge buildup or unpredictable pH spikes. And when paired with smart drainage and filtration systems, HDPE ponds can last over a decade, a one-time investment that keeps paying back season after season. Water temperature control, the silent guardian. Temperature is life in aquaculture. Even a few degrees of difference can separate success from failure. The silver pomfret, for example, thrives between 26 degrees Celsius and 32 degrees Celsius but stops feeding below 20 degrees Celsius and risks death under 10 degrees Celsius. To combat this, many modern farms now use smart water chillers and heaters, small, efficient systems like the Keen series that can automatically maintain the perfect temperature range. During cold spells, these units preserve fish health and appetite, dramatically reducing winter mortality. In warmer climates, solar-powered chillers prevent overheating and oxygen loss, allowing consistent growth even during heat waves. The result? Year-round farming and predictable income cycles, regardless of season. Biofloc and probiotic systems, nature's water purifiers. One of the biggest challenges in aquaculture has always been waste, uneaten feed, fish feces, and ammonia buildup. Traditional farms solve this by changing water frequently, which wastes resources and disrupts the ecosystem. But nature offers a better solution: Biofloc technology. Biofloc is a natural microbial system that recycles organic waste into edible protein. Think of it as an underwater composting system that feeds your fish while cleaning the water. With just the right balance of carbon and nitrogen, billions of beneficial bacteria form small clusters, flocks, that the fish can actually eat. It's circular, sustainable, and economical. Feed costs drop by 20 to 30%, and water use decreases by up to 90%. For silver pomfret, which happily feeds on organic matter, this method fits perfectly. Supplement this with effective microorganism probiotics every 2 weeks, and you'll maintain crystal clear water with minimal odor. These natural treatments outcompete harmful bacteria, reduce ammonia and hydrogen sulfide, and create a thriving aquatic ecosystem that practically maintains itself. Solar-powered aeration and pumps, powering profit with the sun. Electricity costs can quietly eat into your profits, especially when you're running aerators and pumps day and night. Enter solar-powered systems, efficient, low maintenance, and ideal for remote or rural farms. A small solar rig can easily power a paddle wheel aerator, maintaining dissolved oxygen levels between 4 to 6 milligrams per liter, the sweet spot for silver pomfret. Some setups even include backup batteries that keep systems running through the night. These systems are especially popular among eco-conscious farms seeking carbon-neutral certification, which opens access to green funding and premium buyers in export markets. IoT monitoring, turning your phone into a farm manager. Welcome to the age of smart farming. With inexpensive sensors and IoT, Internet of Things, devices, farmers can now monitor their ponds 24/7, tracking temperature, pH, ammonia, and oxygen in real time. A small device the size of a matchbox floats on the surface, transmitting live data to your phone. If oxygen drops or pH spikes, you get an instant alert. No guesswork, no disasters. Some platforms even integrate AI-driven analytics that predict fish behavior and feeding needs. Based on water temperature and dissolved oxygen, the app can recommend when to feed, how much to feed, or when to replace part of the water. With tools like Aqua IoT, Smart Farm, or Agri.vn, even a single farmer can manage multiple ponds remotely. It's like having a 24-hour assistant who never sleeps. Sustainability in the bigger picture. Beyond profits, these technologies also protect what truly matters: the planet. Modern aquaculture is no longer about exploitation, it's about regeneration. Every liter of water saved, every kilowatt of solar energy used, every ounce of waste recycled makes farming more ethical and future-proof. As global demand for protein grows, sustainable aquaculture will define the next generation of food systems. The silver pomfret, fast-growing, adaptable, and environmentally efficient, is already proving that small farms can play a big role in feeding the world. And when you integrate smart technology into that equation, you're not just farming fish, you're farming data, energy, and hope. Because in the new age of aquaculture, Success isn't measured only in kilograms, it's measured in innovation, impact, and sustainability. Technology doesn't replace the farmer's heart, it strengthens it. And when compassion meets precision, that's when real revolutions begin. 7. Health management. How to keep fish happy and disease-free. A thriving pond is like a living organism, balanced, self-sustaining, and full of life. But just as people can fall ill when their environment becomes unbalanced, fish, too, suffer when water quality, nutrition, or stress go unchecked. In aquaculture, prevention is always cheaper, smarter, and more ethical than cure. The silver pomfret may be a hardy species, capable of surviving in low oxygen water and variable temperatures. But that resilience should never lead to neglect. The key to success isn't waiting for problems to appear, it's building a system that prevents them altogether. Preventive care. Building a healthy pond ecosystem. Start with the basics, clean water and good hygiene. These two principles account for over 80% of all aquaculture success. Every 2 weeks, disinfect your pond by sprinkling agricultural lime, 20 grams per cubic meter. It balances pH, neutralizes harmful acids, and kills pathogens before they spread. Keep dissolved oxygen levels above 4 milligrams per liter and maintain temperatures between 26 degrees Celsius and 32 degrees Celsius, the comfort zone for silver pomfret. When temperatures dip below 20 degrees Celsius, metabolism slows, appetite drops, and the immune system weakens. During these times, feed lightly and consider installing a water chiller or solar heater to stabilize conditions. Water testing should become as routine as morning coffee. Use a simple test kit to monitor pH, 5.6-7.4. Ammonia, less than 0.9 milligrams per liter. And nitrite, less than 0.5 milligrams per liter. Even small deviations can stress the fish and trigger disease outbreaks. Feed hygiene is equally crucial. Store all feed in a cool, dry, rodent-free space. And never use moldy or expired feed. Even slightly spoiled pellets can introduce toxins that damage fish livers. If feeding with natural ingredients like duckweed, cassava leaves, or vegetables, rinse thoroughly to remove dirt and residues. Finally, keep your pond predator-free. Birds, frogs, and snakes not only eat your fish but also bring parasites and bacteria. Simple net covers or floating scare lines can make a world of difference. Biological support. The power of probiotics and natural solutions. Instead of relying solely on chemicals, modern fish farmers now embrace biological prevention, working with nature, not against it. Add probiotic blends like Bacillus subtilis, Lactobacillus, or M, effective microorganism, cultures to your pond water every 2 weeks. These beneficial bacteria digest organic waste, suppress harmful microbes, and reduce ammonia and hydrogen sulfide, the two invisible killers in most ponds. Another natural ally is Biofloc technology. By cultivating floating colonies of beneficial microorganisms, farmers create a self-cleaning, oxygen-generating micro-ecosystem that turns waste into nutrition. Silver pomfret readily feeds on these flocks, improving both growth rate and immunity while drastically cutting feed costs. Think of Biofloc as your pond's invisible immune system, one that never sleeps. Common diseases and how to handle them. Even with perfect care, you may face occasional challenges. Recognizing early signs can save your entire stock. 1. Ick. White spot disease. Symptoms. Tiny white grains like salt on the skin and fins. Fish scratch against pond walls. Treatment. Apply formalin, 15 to 25 ppm, or copper sulfate, 0.5 to 0.7 ppm, for 24 hours. Increase aeration during treatment. 2. Skin ulcers, fin rot. Symptoms. Red patches, peeling skin, eroded fins. Cause. Poor water quality or bacterial infection, often Aeromonas. Treatment. Mix oxytetracycline, 20 to 30 milligrams per kilogram fish per day, with feed for 5 to 7 days. Improve water and stop feeding for 1 day after treatment. 3. Gyrodactylus, gill fluke infestation. Symptoms: fish gasping at surface, rapid gill movement, visible mucus. Treatment: salt bath, 3% solution for 10 minutes, or potassium permanganate, 2 to 3 ppm. 4. Stress-related loss of appetite. Symptoms: lethargy, loss of color, hiding at the bottom. Solution: check water parameters first. Often it's temperature or pH imbalance. Add aeration, stop feeding for 12 hours, and gradually resume. A crucial point: never overuse antibiotics. They should be a last resort, not a habit. Continuous antibiotic use weakens the ecosystem, breeds resistance, and harms market reputation. Instead, focus on stable water, natural immunity, and biosecurity. Smart monitoring and early warning systems. Technology once again offers the modern farmer a powerful edge. Install real-time water monitoring sensors for oxygen, pH, and temperature. Some even connect to mobile apps, sending alerts the moment a reading drifts outside the safe zone. A single notification can save thousands of dollars in fish stock. Some advanced farms use AI-based cameras that observe fish swimming patterns, detecting early stress or disease indicators invisible to the human eye. For smaller setups, simple handheld test kits and a consistent observation routine every morning and evening can achieve nearly the same results. Train your eye to notice the small things: the fish that isolates itself, the one that doesn't eat, or the subtle shift in water color. The sooner you act, the smaller the problem. Healthy pond, healthy profits. A disease-free pond doesn't just save costs, it builds reputation. Buyers and exporters increasingly prefer farms with low antibiotic use and clean certifications. This can raise your selling price and open doors to high-value markets. In the long run, prevention isn't just cheaper, it's smarter, safer, and more sustainable. Because the best medicine is still balance, the harmony between clean water, proper nutrition, and attentive care. When your fish swim calmly beneath clear, oxygen-rich water, when they feed eagerly every morning, you'll know your system is healthy. And in that shimmering, peaceful pond, you won't just see silver pomfret, you'll see a reflection of everything you've done right. 8. Harvesting and market strategy, turning fins into fortune. After months of careful feeding, daily water checks, and tireless dedication, the moment every farmer dreams of finally arrives: harvest season. This is when all your patience, precision, and persistence come together to transform silver fins into golden profits. But make no mistake, harvesting isn't just about catching fish. It's about timing, handling, and strategy. Done right, it can double your returns and open doors to bigger markets than you ever imagined. When to harvest? Timing is profit. The silver pomfret is fast-growing, but knowing when to harvest determines how much you truly earn. Typically, you'll hit your first partial harvest when fish reach 0.5 to 0.7 kilograms, 1 to 1.5 pounds, at around 4 to 6 months. These are perfect for local markets and restaurants seeking smaller, tender fish. A full harvest follows between 6 to 8 months, when average weights range from 0.8 to 1.5 kilograms, 1.8 to 3.3 pounds, ideal for retail and export. Always harvest before winter if you're in a cooler region. As temperatures drop, fish slow down, eat less, and lose weight. Efficiency. For year-round warm regions like southern U.S. states, multiple harvest cycles are possible, turning your pond into a near-continuous income stream. The best time of day? Early morning, before the heat sets in. Fish harvested in cool water stay fresher, their color brighter, their texture firmer, crucial qualities that fetch higher prices. Harvesting techniques for quality and efficiency. 1 golden rule: treat every fish like a living asset. Rough handling equals lost profit. Start by stopping feeding 24 hours before harvest. This empties the digestive tract, reducing waste and keeping your fish clean during transport. Lower the water level slightly. and use fine mesh seine nets to gently gather your fish toward the outlet. Avoid crowding. Stressed fish release excess mucus and deplete oxygen, damaging both flesh and flavor. For large ponds, it's often best to harvest in 2 stages. 1. Partial netting. Remove 80 to 90% of the fish first. 2. Final draining. Collect the rest once water levels are low. Immediately transfer harvested fish into aerated tanks or iced containers. For transport under 3 hours, oxygenated plastic bags or tanks are fine. For longer routes, insulated boxes with flaked ice maintain freshness for up to 24 hours. If selling live fish, ensure continuous oxygen flow and avoid sudden temperature changes during handling. A drop of 5 degrees Celsius can shock the fish and cause massive losses before sale. Expected yield and economic benchmark. In well-managed systems, results are remarkably consistent. Monoculture ponds, 8 to 11 tons per hectare per cycle. Polyculture ponds, 5 to 7 tons per hectare. Survival rate, 70 to 90%, depending on care and aeration. From 1.000 square meters of pond area, you can comfortably produce 1 to 1.5 tons of silver pomfret. With current market prices ranging between $1.25 to $2 per pound. Each cycle can generate gross revenue of $3-5, with net profits around 25 to 35% after feed, seed, and energy costs. In other words, a modest backyard pond can outperform a small rice field in profitability, and with much less manual labor. From pond to plate, crafting a smart market strategy. A successful farmer doesn't stop at the harvest, they think like an entrepreneur. You're not just selling fish, you're selling trust, quality, and a story. Start with your local market. Restaurants, supermarkets, and community buyers often pay premium prices for freshly harvested, chemical-free fish. Emphasize freshness and sustainability. Use phrases like home-farmed, clean water raised, and no antibiotics. Modern consumers care as much about the story as they do about the taste. If your operation grows, consider getting Viet Gap or Global GAP certification, both recognized globally for sustainable aquaculture standards. This opens export opportunities to Thailand, China, Japan, and beyond. For small farmers, direct-to-customer marketing can be a game changer. Set up a Facebook page or Instagram profile showcasing daily feeding, clean water systems, and harvest photos. Add short videos. People love seeing where their food comes from. Even better, list your fish on e-commerce platforms like Shopee, Lazada, or local farm-to-table marketplaces. The digital pond is as powerful as the real one. Consider packaging your fish attractively, vacuum-sealed, labeled with harvest date and QR code for traceability. Consumers are willing to pay 10 to 15% more for verified freshness and origin transparency. For bulk sales, connect with processing companies and cold storage distributors. Many seafood firms seek partnerships with reliable small farmers for consistent supply. By signing a supply agreement, you stabilize income and shield yourself from market price swings. Adding value beyond the harvest. Want to multiply your earnings? Don't just sell fish, sell products. Turn small or regular fish into fillets, fish cakes, or frozen packs. Even fish waste can become fertilizer, feed additives, or biogas fuel. Some farmers produce fish oil or collagen, tapping into the booming health supplement industry. Another growing trend, agritourism. Invite visitors to your farm for catch your own fish days, farm-to-table meals, or aquaculture workshops. In many regions, these weekend experiences bring in more income than the fish themselves. You can also diversify, add complementary species like tilapia or freshwater prawns to use different pond layers and boost ecosystem health. This multi-trophic system reduces waste, lowers disease risk, and maximizes every square meter of water. Sustainability, the secret to long-term success. The best business is one that lasts, and sustainable aquaculture is the only way forward. Recycle water using natural filtration systems or constructed wetlands. Rotate your ponds between cycles, giving them time to rest and rebuild microorganisms. Use solar energy for pumps and aerators to cut costs and your carbon footprint. In the eyes of modern consumers, sustainability isn't just an ethical choice, it's a marketing advantage. A farm that respects nature earns both profits and prestige. Harvesting your silver pomfret isn't the end of the story. It's the beginning of something bigger. Each box of gleaming, freshly caught fish is more than just income, it's proof that small-scale farmers can compete, innovate, and thrive in the modern world. Because when passion meets planning, even the quietest backyard pond can ripple across global markets, one silver fin at a time. 9. Success stories and real-life case studies. Behind every successful pond lies a story, not just of profits and production, but of persistence, creativity, and the quiet courage to believe that something small can grow into something extraordinary. Across Asia, hundreds of small farmers have turned silver pomfret aquaculture into a symbol of hope. And their journeys are reshaping what it means to build a sustainable rural future. These are not billion-dollar corporations. They're ordinary people, families, retirees, and young dreamers, who decided that water could be wealth. Case 1. The village innovator, Nguyen Ton Tam from Binh Thuan, Vietnam. 6 months. That's all it took for one man with 3 small ponds to change his family's life. In June 2022, Nguyen Ton Tam, a farmer from Hong Son, Binh Thuan, started his first silver pomfret cycle, with just 1.600 fingerlings spread across 3 ponds. He followed a disciplined plan: steady aeration, clean water, and high-quality pellet feed. No fancy equipment, no external funding, just consistency. 6 months later, he harvested 1 ton of fish, each weighing between 1 to 2 kilograms, sold at around $1.25 per pound. The harvest brought in roughly $1.200, 30 million Vietnamese dongs, with a profit of half that amount. For a small village farmer, that was equal to an entire season of rice farming, achieved with less land, less labor, and far less risk. When asked his secret, he smiled and said, "Water never lies. When the fish stop feeding, it means I've stopped paying attention." His advice to beginners is simple: watch the fish more than the clock. Feed less, clean more, and never ignore the color of the water. Case 2. The Scalable Vision, An Duong Aquaculture Company, Nagi In. Some success stories begin in backyards, others scale into full enterprises. In 2008, An Duong Aquaculture Co., Limited, based in Dien Chau District, took a bold step, commercializing silver pomfret production. They started with 40.000 fingerlings across several ponds, experimenting with brackish water to improve survival rates. By harvest, they produced 16.2 tons of market-ready fish, grossing over $10, 275 million Vietnamese dongs, in revenue. The keys? Scientific management, water salinity control, 5 to 7 ppt, and a structured feeding program. Their technical team discovered that mild salinity acclimation not only increased growth rates but also strengthened immunity. They achieved an astounding 90% survival rate, compared to the 70 to 80% average of freshwater-only systems. The company has since become a regional supplier, creating jobs and inspiring nearby farmers to adopt hybrid freshwater brackish models. Their philosophy is deeply modern: profit follows stability, not speed. Case 3. The Government Pilot, Binh Dinh Provincial Project. In Binh Dinh, the local government's Agricultural Extension Center launched a pilot model to evaluate silver pomfret's adaptability to northern central Vietnam's climate. They stocked 1.500 square meters of pond area with a density of 4 fish per square meter, maintaining pristine conditions, water clarity around 40 to 50 centimeters, regular liming, and organic fertilization to sustain plankton. After one cycle, the pond produced 8.2 tons per hectare, with individual fish weighing 0.7 to 0.9 kilograms. Despite moderate market prices, around 75 cents per lb, profitability reached $1 per ha due to the low-cost setup and high survival rate. The lesson? Silver Pomfret thrives in controlled small-scale conditions, making it ideal for both household and semi-commercial models. The program's success has now encouraged replication in other provinces, further solidifying the species' economic potential. Case 4. The Community Builder, Cooperative Farming in Nguyen. Inspired by An Duong's success, a group of 10 small farmers formed a cooperative model, pooling resources to share infrastructure and reduce risks. Each member managed their own pond but shared feed supply, water testing kits, and marketing channels. By coordinating harvests, they were able to guarantee steady supply to local supermarkets and seafood restaurants, something individual farmers couldn't do alone. This approach increased their selling price by nearly 15% because they became a reliable supplier. Not just random sellers, it also opened doors for government microloans, since cooperatives receive easier access to financial support than individuals. Their collective motto: "We are small alone, but powerful together." Case 5. The Young Returnee, a new generation of farmers. Not all heroes wear rubber boots from birth. Take Lin, a 28-year-old marketing graduate who left Ho Chi Minh City during the pandemic to return to her hometown in the Mekong Delta. Frustrated by city life, she wanted something meaningful and profitable. After studying online resources and joining agricultural Facebook groups, she converted her family's unused garden into an HDPE-lined pond. Stocked 2.000 silver pomfret fingerlings, and integrated Biofloc and solar aeration. Her first harvest, 1.2 tons, earned roughly $1.800 after 6 months. More importantly, she documented every step on TikTok and YouTube, gaining over 200,000 followers and turning her hobby into both a business and a brand. Her digital presence helped her sell fish directly to urban consumers who cared about transparency and clean food. "I'm not just selling fish," she laughs. "I'm selling a lifestyle, independence, sustainability, and a return to nature." The common threads of success. Across all these stories, several truths emerge, universal lessons for anyone dreaming of turning their pond into a business. 1. Clean water is your real asset. Every thriving farm starts with good water management, not expensive technology. 2. Small is sustainable. You don't need acres, just consistency. Backyard models can yield as much profit per square meter as commercial farms. 3. Adaptation beats imitation. Don't blindly copy others. Adapt their principles to your environment, budget, and goals. 4. Community matters. Cooperatives and partnerships bring stability and shared growth. 5. Marketing is everything. Farmers who tell their story, through social media, local markets, or simple branding, consistently outperform those who stay silent. The emotional payoff. Beyond profits, there's something deeply human about these stories. The quiet pride of a farmer lifting a net full of shimmering fish. The laughter of children feeding fry by hand in the evening sun. The hope in a mother's eyes knowing her family's future no longer depends on unstable markets or city jobs. These are the true dividends of sustainable aquaculture: independence, dignity, and the joy of creation. From Vietnam to Indonesia, from rural Asia to suburban America, the story of the silver pomfret proves that innovation doesn't always come from laboratories or billion-dollar farms. Sometimes, it begins with a humble pond, a handful of fish, and a dream that refuses to die. Because when water meets wisdom, even the smallest ripples can change lives forever. 10. Closing message. From backyard pond to sustainable future. The journey of the silver pomfret isn't just a story about farming, it's a story about transformation. From muddy ponds to modern HDPE tanks. From village backyards to global export markets. It represents something bigger, the rebirth of small-scale agriculture in a world that once believed only big could be successful. Across the planet, Millions of people are rediscovering the power of water, not just as a source of life, but as a source of freedom. The silver pomfret has quietly become the ambassador of that freedom, a living example of how nature and innovation can work hand in hand to build a better future. A revolution beneath the surface. What started as a niche species imported from the Amazon has now become one of the most promising freshwater fish for developing nations and sustainable farmers worldwide. It's fast-growing, low-risk, low-cost, and environmentally gentle, a dream combination for those who want to make an honest living without destroying the earth. But this revolution isn't about fish alone. It's about rethinking success. For decades, we've been told that success means expansion, mechanization, and scale. Yet, as climate change, debt, and land scarcity reshape our world, a new idea is emerging, one that says real success means balance, adaptability, and independence. The silver pomfret farmer embodies that shift. They don't need thousands of acres or millions in capital. With one pond, a few tools, and the right mindset, they can create something self-sustaining, profitable, and deeply fulfilling. That's the essence of the new agricultural era: decentralized, data-driven, and deeply human. Lessons for the next generation. Every pond tells a story. Every harvest is a lesson. And every farmer who dares to begin becomes a teacher for the next generation. Here's what they've taught us. 1. Start small, grow smart. You don't need perfection to begin, just the courage to take the first step. A single pond, well managed, can fund the next one. 2. Feed the ecosystem, not just the fish. When you care for the water cares for your farm. The healthiest ponds are balanced, where every organism plays its part. 3. Use technology with heart. Sensors, aerators, and apps are tools, not replacements. The real intelligence still lies in human observation, in the hands, eyes, and instincts of the farmer. 4. Turn transparency into trust. Today's consumers want to know the story behind their food. When you share your journey, online, at markets, or with neighbors, you're not just selling fish. You're selling integrity. 5. Never stop learning. Aquaculture evolves daily. The farmers who thrive are those who keep asking questions, testing new ideas, and improving their craft. In a way, the pond becomes a mirror, reflecting patience, discipline, and humility. Because in aquaculture, the rewards don't come overnight. They ripple slowly, just like the water that nurtures them. The global wave of change. From the lush deltas of Southeast Asia to the quiet backyards of America, this quiet blue revolution is spreading. It's powered by a universal truth: everyone deserves access to healthy food, clean water, and sustainable income. In the U.S., hobby farmers are adapting silver pomfret and similar species to closed-loop aquaponic systems, merging fish farming with vegetable production. Urban homesteaders are discovering that food independence isn't just about growing lettuce, it's about creating a complete ecosystem right at home. In developing nations, micro-farms are lifting entire communities. With basic training, a few $100s of investment, and guidance from online platforms like the Farmer's Alley, people are breaking free from unstable jobs and finding empowerment in the water beneath their feet. This isn't fantasy, it's happening right now. The silver pomfret has become a bridge between tradition and technology, between simplicity and sophistication. It's the kind of farming that heals the soil, the water, and the human spirit. Now, it's your turn. Your backyard, your field, your forgotten corner of land, it holds potential waiting to awaken. You don't need to be rich, experienced, or perfectly prepared. You only need to begin. Because the best time to start building your dream farm was yesterday, and the second best time is today. So start small, build your first pond, learn the rhythms of your fish. Let the process teach you patience and persistence. And when your first harvest comes, when you hold those gleaming silver pomfrets in your hands, you'll understand what countless farmers across the world already know. That success doesn't have to roar. Sometimes, it swims quietly beneath the surface. Final words. The Farmer's Alley Vision. At the Farmer's Alley, we believe that every person, no matter where they live, has the right to grow food, create value, and live with dignity. Our mission is simple: to bring knowledge, technology, and community together to help modern farmers thrive sustainably. The Silver Pomfret revolution is only the beginning. From fish to fowl, from soil to sensors, the new generation of farming is about empowerment, one pond, one family, one success story at a time. So take a deep breath. Look at the water, see the reflection of what's possible. Because beneath every ripple lies a hidden silver fortune, waiting for you to bring it to life. The future of food isn't out there. It's right here, in your backyard.